Now you riding with hippies for Trump. I said it before, white men couldn't jump in. Hippies hit the scene and this channel I bump.
What is going on, Liberty lovers? And thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is Hippies for Trump. We like to bring you front line footage, travel across the country, and go to where the news is. We know the media lies, so I like to be there to bring you the front line truth. But I'm only able to do that from your support. So thank you all the people funding the fight out there. If you're new, don't sweat it. Just hit that subscribe button and become a Liberty lover. You are amazing. America rocks.
If your daddy didn't tell you, let me explain this channel. Now you riding with hippies for Trump. Opposing opinions is what we want. Provide a platform so that you can talk. Give you encouragement so you can walk that walk.
Yeah, we saved the turtle. We brought it in, and it had to stay overnight at the house, and then the next morning I had to drive up to Chesson's grocery, and I met with a wildlife and fishery biologist. They took it in over here to right across the river here and did surgery on it, and then they took it, a lady come from Baton Rouge and brought it to New Orleans to the rescue center by New Orleans. And they kept it there a few months, and me and my boy got to go out for the release of it. If you look through Channel 7's back history and stuff, you can look for commercial fishermen save and rescue turtle, and that story will come up. But it was awesome, man.
I'm from here, and I got a 2-year-old, so I'm definitely gonna get I'm gonna go to Amazon after this and get a copy, man. Love supporting local people and things like this.
Cool, man. Well, for your 2-year-old, we got, my dad raised me to be giving and loving, and so I like to give and love as much as I can.
He raised you right.
Yes, sir. For your 2-year-old, here's a Pinky's Adventures Awesome Kid sticker, a signed Pinky the Dolphin card, and this is a blow-up dolphin that same size.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, he's gonna love this, and I'm absolutely gonna get a book. I promise.
Definitely, man.
Yo, what's going on, Liberty lovers? I just got my Pinky's Adventures, a Southwest Louisiana storybook in. Y'all remember the author, Bobby Aguillard, when we went and looked at that boat rally. We live streamed that boat rally event. We met him downtown at the boardwalk, and got my book in. Y'all should get y'all's too. It's on Amazon. It's awesome. About to read it to the baby, and I'll let you know what we think. See y'all in a little bit. Peace.
Bobby Aguillard, I write these books about the pink dolphins.
And where can people get those books?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yep.
And you're a local?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
I was born in Cameron Parish. This is my dad. We shrimp for a long time, most of our lives.
Yep.
And years ago, we discovered these awesome pink dolphins. And actually, what I do for kids is these are the pink dolphins. There's 11 of these in Southwest Louisiana. They're unique to the United States. They're the only bottlenose dolphins in the world, unique to only this area here and down the Ship Channel, down the Big Lake in Cameron Parish, and out to Rutherford Beach and Holly Beach, but they won't go any further than that. And that was my first book in 2016. And this year here, I got my second book coming out. I can't show the inside because it's not released yet.
Right.
But this is going to be the cover of the second book.
Make sure I get it good.
And it's all about promoting what God can do. God created these dolphins for us to see and enjoy. And right here in Louisiana, this is one of the treasures of Louisiana. So this is why I encourage kids, when you put God first and we go out, if you see trash, even though it's not your trash, please pick it up.
Absolutely.
Because what happens is it gets in the water, and little bags, little things can get in the water, and like the edge of this bag could get in the water, and in the water that looks like jellyfish to the fish and the young fish and the sea turtles.
Right.
And what they do is they'll eat it, and then they either die or they get bad complications, and it's really, really bad.
Right.
But if we can encourage people, man, please go out, pick up some stuff, do some stuff. I'm gonna be coming around. I'm going through some issues in life right now.
Yeah.
But that's beside the thing.
Right, right.
But what I want to show kids is no matter how bad things hit you,
Right.
I'm still unique, I'm still me, and every kid is still themselves.
Absolutely.
Now within this book, what I want to tell you about it too a little bit is this is kind of us in Louisiana.
Right.
We got a monkey, Mike the monkey, and Pinky the dolphin. And we got pelicans, we got seagulls, we got alligators and nutria rats and a crawfish, and they all get together as friends. Nobody discriminates. They're different species, yeah, but they all got love, and then we all got God in our lives to share love with everything around us.
Absolutely.
And so what we want to do is keep promoting this and keep promoting Southwest Louisiana, because so many people that still fish, and in the commercial fishing industry, a lot of people saw us as bad people. Say you're overfishing this, you're overfishing that. Here's the rundown on what commercial fishing does. When we take our shrimp boat out, the Lady Olivia, and we go shrimping, we take as fast as we can and we pick the shrimp out of it and the fish and the crabs that we want to keep and bring home, and we get that chilled down as quick as we can. The next opportune thing is you got a drag coming up in either an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. So there's all this fish on the deck and stuff. You push that over and you get it back in the water. That way as much can live is gonna live. But what doesn't live, here's the magical thing about it, what a lot of people don't pay attention to for commercial fishing. Crabs have something to eat. Wounded fish and wounded birds got something to eat now, plentiful. Most of it will sink to the bottom and feed the crabs, and the shrimp and the other sea life will eat on it. So we're not taking away from the fishing industry. We're not taking away from wildlife. We're getting something to feed humans. We don't care if you're Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever you are, God bless you for it. But what we have is this fresh Louisiana wild-caught seafood, and we want this on your table, feeding you and your kids. And so if you happen to see one of our shrimp boats, whether it's the Lady Olivia or the Miss Catherine, or there's different other boat, Les Trios, and different names, and Lady Ida, they all got shrimp that they'll go shrimping. Like they'll be out last night working hard shrimping, and they'll be at the docks today ready for people to come and get them. And if you're right here in Lake Charles or Southwest Louisiana and the surrounding areas, you can either drive down to Cameron and take that drive and see it, or they'll come to you.
If you do go to Cameron, take that ferry, because that's where you're going to see those pink dolphins.
Yes, sir. And on that, when you're going through these areas on the ferry road, you go up, and it used to be the old government docks years ago when I was a child. And right there is where dolphins and other fish like to feed. So you're more likely to have the best chance of seeing a pink dolphin right there at that corner. And it's also good fishing for the sportsmen too. And the shots are beautiful. I mean, if you like to shoot with your cameras and stuff, it's absolutely amazing to experience this. And on the way down, you know, you got so many beautiful areas to see on this Creole Nature Trail. And in the wintertime, we can't fish the oysters like other people can. But we wait for the wintertime. And after the first cold snap, our oyster fishermen bring up some of the biggest, most beautiful, tasty oysters you got. I mean, my mouth waters just talking about it. It's what I grew up doing. It's what my dad grew up doing. And some of those things his dad taught him to do. And our family, we have family roots in Eunice, Louisiana, which is a lot of farmland and crawfish. I remember going to my grandfather's farm, man, and here is everybody coming over to my grandfather's house, and not only we doing barbecues sometimes, but other times we're boiling crawfish that he caught that day. It wasn't about taking and just making money from it.
Right.
It was about bringing family and friends together, and that's where I learned these values that I have today.
That's awesome.
So that's what I need to pass down. A good friend of mine used to own K-Bone, well, his family still own it, God rest in peace, Paul Marks. He'd say, let us gather up our heritage and pass it on to our children. And he'd convince everybody to do that, and that still lives today. And man, today to be out here and see the beautiful day that's going on, some local people to come in with me, and we're gonna join together and we're gonna create audio and books to where they get a flash drive, or I can send them a file. And what I want to do is open up these kids to, oh man, look at that. I want to open them up to imagination and, you know, true character.
Can we get a close-up of that book?
Sweet, man.
That's it right there. That's it. Bobby Aguillard, guys. Go get it on Amazon. And he's got his second book coming out.
But God willing, as soon as I can, it's going to be out here and going. And we're going to enjoy this today.
Hey, Corbin. What did you think about Pinky's Adventures? Did you like it? You did? You got to say it loud. What was your favorite animal?
Crocodile.
The crocodile, the alligator, or the crawfish?
A catfish.
Or the Nutri-Rat?
Huh?
The Nutri-Rat?
What?
The alligator?
What?
What? The Nutri-Rat and crawfish?
Yeah, I knew the one and a catfish.
Yeah. And
I need mommy first.
you need mommy first. Hey guys, it's a very awesome book. It does talk about Southwest Louisiana, which is cool. You know, that's where we're from. So this book is extra awesome. You know, it talks about different animals coming together and having a great time. And, you know, that's what the world needs right now. So if you get the chance, go by Amazon and support this local artist. Thanks, guys. Peace.
More people understand about how awesome these things are,
Right?
and that it's unique to here. You know, my dad has different boats. You been around boats any? Like I said, we grew up commercial fishing, man.
Right, right.
I got to sit down.
Sure.
But there's no other place like it. I've been around the world twice,
Right.
and Louisiana's always going to be home.
Absolutely.
I'm interested in seeing other places. You know, a buddy of mine a while back, he said, man, where were the blues born? And I said, dude, Duxbury Farms, Mississippi. Charles Patterson
Right.
inspired people like Willie Brown, Rob Johnson, Elvis Presley, Muddy Waters. It was all inspired by Charles Patterson, right there out of Mississippi. And if you look up the thing on the crossroads, you get to actually go see the actual. You ever been there?
No, I haven't been there.
Dude, go shoot it. You'll get some awesome shots.
Yeah, yeah. I might have
But,
to check it out.
You see the old cotton gin, you see the stores, you see the signs for birthplace of the blues. Talks about Elvis Presley. And, you know, up the road, Tupelo, Mississippi, birthplace of Elvis Presley. And you get here, you know, I love what they did down here with Daniel Goss. Captain Daniel Goss, man, is just amazing Civil War patriot, advocate, hero. He was it. In Cameron, there were 2 battles fought. The Battle of Calcasieu Pass. And so that was the time where Monkey Island was not yet cut out, but it was known as a point, as Monkey Point at that time. And so on the south side of that, what is Monkey Island today, there was a 45-minute gun battle, and the Confederate ship won and sank that Union ship at the bottom of Monkey Island. And it had a lot to do with Cameron and how it went about. And Daniel Goss's daughter, that actually caused a second battle at Calcasieu Pass, because two different one Union soldier, one Confederate soldier, fell in love with her, and they each wanted to marry her, and she married a banker from Philadelphia.
One time we were at the Crabbin, you know, out there going to Cameron, you know, on the right or whatever, and a game warden passed us up and saw us picking up trash, and then he came back about 30 minutes later with a big pack of those pecan wheels or whatever.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. You know,
That works.
Those places get so, you know, people don't even care. They leave their string,
Oh, I know.
all their bait. You know, it's sad, you know.
Yeah.
Like you say, this place is beautiful. It's got a lot to offer us, but we just got to take care of it.
We definitely got to take care of it for our future generations and for us too.
Absolutely.
You know, for us, one of the worst things for us, worse than getting picked from a catfish and stuff, is a broken Coke bottle in a shrimp pile, and you're going fast trying to get it, and I've been cut a couple of times like that for grabbing down thinking I was grabbing just a shrimp, and have a Coke bottle lid or something broke off and cut my finger open.
Right.
And then there's that you got to deal with.
Yeah, that's
So
a shame.
it puts the shrimpers at a higher risk too.
Right.
So, you know, they're just trying to make a living and, you know, take care of the sea life and that. And, I mean, if you'd see my dad's yard, you could definitely tell he's been a commercial fisherman for many, many years. We've probably still got nets in there from 1970 or 80. But they're good nets, you know. If you like everything else, if you take care of a certain net and you keep it dipped with a good shrimp dip that's environmentally friendly and that all that there, I mean, you can set them nets out in the yard or on different things, and if you can get them out of the sun, it's even better. And year after year, come sea bob season, I can't tell you how old the black nets are, but he had some black nets built. I was young, and we still got those nets. We can go this year, this coming winter, and put them nets on the boat, and we can still fish them.
Right.
It's all in how you take care of your equipment and that. And it's an iron boat. We do need to get it up, but you know, with the way everything's been, with everything going, you know, like I said, right now it just needs a little TLC at the shipyard and lift up and check the wheel and check the kill cools and stuff. And what we're trying to get to is there's not really a good ice house in Cameron, and so what we're trying to do is put a chiller system on the boat which chills the water. And if you chill water down to like 16 degrees, as long as you're pumping that fresh water in, it won't freeze. So what that does is you take your shrimp and you throw it in that chilled water, the breakdown stops, and that shrimp is fresher in that chilled water than it would be if somebody iced it down with no water at all. So that's why a lot of your boats today, they'll take and put a little bit of ice in there, and then they'll put water in it and make a chill tank and go out for the night, maybe the next day, and then come back in and offload the shrimp. But thankfully, we have these businesses coming in now that are kind of like gas businesses. One of the best I've seen yet is Cheniere Energy. I mean, yesterday was National Lighthouse Day. Cheniere Energy donated $1,000 to the help and cleanup and restoration, and offered to keep on helping to redo the Sabine Pass Lighthouse in Cameron Parish. So my thing is to get over there and see how that's coming.
Right.
And do that. I've been seeing it on Channel 7. And it's like, man, I gotta go get near this thing.
Right. Check it out.
Yeah. one of 11 in the United States still standing that was actually pre-Civil War era lighthouses.
Yeah.
So it's been through the Civil War, it's been through Hurricane Audrey, been through Hurricane Rita, Hurricane Ike, still standing.
Yeah.
And it's an old building, which goes to show you these new architects building this stuff that keeps falling down.
Yeah.
Need to go look at that and build that way.
Hey everybody, this is Lieutenant Colonel Alan West, and I want you to go and subscribe to Hippies for Trump. If you don't, even with a bad chicken wing, I still have some skills, and I will find you, okay? Hippies for Trump, go check them out, because this is what's happening in America. We're all coming together. It's not about skin color, it's not about where we came from, it's about our character, it's about our heart. Hippies for Trump, check it out.
Because I get in a little too much trouble on Facebook because I post a lot of stuff about Trump and I post a lot of stuff about God, which God's first in my life.
Sure.
And man, I'll be looking for y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for coming by.